What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am Shelton the Scientist with High Top Sports Recruit, and today we're going to be talking about the Oregon Ducks. Absolute dogs. Dan Lanning. I love this guy. Smoking his cigars, cooking him steaks. The way that he handled this Alabama business. Ducks, you got yourself a good one here. It looks like he's here for the long haul. And look, from afar, I appreciate it. I love it. I'm excited to see what Dan Lanning's going to do. You guys really enjoy the defensive video, but let's talk about the weapons that are headed up to Oregon. And again, this is just the recruiting class, kind of sort of. I kind of cheated a little bit, added a little bit of the transfer portal in there because that transfer portal is absolutely disgusting. Take a look at who we're going to talk about today from the transfer portal. First up, of course, the wide receiver that you flipped last minute from Ohio State. I love it. I'm here for it. Jeremiah McClellan, I believe, 4-star stud. Top tier of your class. Then again, I told you I was going to cheat a little bit. Heading into the transfer portal, Evan Stewart from Texas A&M. This man showed some flash in his first 2 years at Texas A&M with an absolute donkey throwing him the football. Now you got some juice coming in, which we're going to get into. It's gonna be dangerous. Okay. Then next up, another wide receiver, Ryan Pellum. Again, you guys got some freshman wide receivers that played a little bit at the end. They played in your bowl game this past year. That probably will see the field before these guys. But this is just letting you know the talent that you have coming in. And then, of course, the man slinging them the ball. Dylan Gabriel out of Oklahoma. Not to mention, you got Dante Moore back from UCLA. He was committed last year, then flipped last minute. The depth is insane. You got to be fired up if you're a Duck fan. It is some exciting stuff right now for the Oregon Ducks. So let's talk all about it. Let's dive into, of course, Mr. Jeremiah McClellan here. We're going to take a look at his film, watch some of his footage. It is some exciting stuff. Big time target out of Missouri, standing at a whopping 6 foot and 190 pounds. Look on the outside, just give me that ball. And there he goes to the house. Little bubble screen, gotta love that. Nobody's guarding. Cornerback's just lost in the sauce there. Gone. You're not catching him. Boom, boom, boom. Blows right past him. Gotta love it. Gotta love a big 6 foot target there. Not one of your biggest targets, but again, the speed this young man has. Whew. Just mano-a-mano, 1v1, blowing right past him. Nobody has a chance. Little kick return action to letting you know the speed is unmatched. Look, they're sitting still. I think they all took the day off. Clearly, this team didn't know what they were doing. This seems to be a lot of his highlight film. It was this one particular team here. Take a look here, see where he's lined up. Oh, little emotion. Give it to him. Yep, just get that man the ball. Nobody can catch him. Nobody can catch him. Oh, that guy tried. Nope. No problemo. You got a special one here, guys. Again, he sits about 4th or 5th in your class, I believe. 4-star, top 100 recruit at number 72, 16th wide receiver in the country. You got yourself a special there in Jeremiah McClellan, I believe it again. Last minute flip from Ohio State right at the buzzer there on National Signing Day. Dan Lanning seems to have a little bit of a trend. He did that just 2 years ago as well, a last late push. And now with just how everybody's leaving and doing what they want to do, you got to think that what he is doing, and that being Dan Lanning, it's going to be something special what he's able to do for the recruiting class because, again, he's locking it in. Moving into the Big Ten, I feel like they're going to have a lot more ability to recruit with there being 12 teams in the playoffs. Things are changing in college football, and it's interesting to watch. Next up, we've got Mr. Evan Stewart, wide receiver out of Texas A&M. Love this guy right here. Again, he's got 2 years under a belt, not like your other wide receivers. Here is his high school film, but again, from his time at Texas A&M, he had last year 38 catches for 514 yards, 4 touchdowns, and the year before that he had 649 yards with 53 catches, standing again at 6 foot 175. So this guy is going to come in and be a playmaker immediately. Not like the Jeremiah McClellan, who I think might have to sit out a year till you're able to see him. But I know you guys got a rookie again, freshman last year, who saw some time in the Liberty game. Expect him to get some more reps next year alongside Evan Stewart. Again, you've got yourself a special one here. This is obviously a couple years ago his high school film. Due to copyrights, we can't see it. But again, just another burner down the gut there. Nobody can guard him. Just put it up there. Stewart, I got it. Okay? Sky is falling. Stewart Little, here we go. I love it. I love seeing these kids having mad success. Again, A&M, he was part of that massive recruiting class that A&M had that landed at damn near every 5-star and now everybody has left and has departed across the country, and Oregon got themselves a little piece of the pudding as well. And now Alabama seems to be in shambles, and more 5 stars are leaving. So who knows what Dan Lanning's got left in his book? But you got yourself an absolute treat here with Evan Stewart, an experienced guy. I like Oregon to make a big run. I liked them this year. Thought they were going to be able to pull it off, but Washington was just too good. But keep your eyes peeled for Oregon and what they're going to do over the next few years in Dan Lanning. It's going to be something absolutely special here, boys. I'm telling you. Now, Evan Stewart's great, fantastic. One more wide receiver that you guys are getting. Like, I feel like, do you need any more? Probably not, but Dan Lanning doesn't care. Ryan Pellum here, going to look over his stuff here in just a quick moment and see what he is able to bring at 5'11", 170. Looking like we might have another speedster on our hands here. We'll take a look. Kick return guy. So we'll see how he, little slot guy, little 5'11". Give it to him. Got the Rams unis. Gone. Down the sideline. Nobody's catching him. Nobody's catching him. Nobody's pushing him out of bounds. Oh, putting some speed. Going into the Big Ten with this speed, it's going to be interesting to watch, guys. It's going to be fun. You're going to have some big boys, big bodies on that Big Ten defense, but if they can't catch them, doesn't really matter how big they are. Again, whoop, quick feet, gone. Little dance, little shiver, little shake. See you later. Oh, if you would give me a little wave. You're not getting big boy. So sit down. That guy probably shouldn't be on kick return. I don't know. That's just me. There he is in the slot. Give it to him. Oh, man. Nobody's even on him. Just get him open and oh, my. That is just disgusting. One blocker in front. 16 defenders. Doesn't matter. Ooh, look at this. Nobody's even on him. He's wide open. Linebackers in the no zone. Gone. Up the seam. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to let the 5'11", 180 just bully you like that? Oh, jeez. Son. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. He's got hands. Guys, you're going to be excited here. This is your third guy on the list here. Okay? You know what I mean? I mean, you probably won't see him for a year or two, but golly. He's a bully. He is a bully, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good stuff for Dan Lanning there. Man, the defense. We talked about the offense. We talked about the defense. The defensive line and linebacker guys that you have coming in, just your top 4 guys that we talked about in a previous video. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Astonishing stuff. Love what you guys got coming in. I was hyped up and I was getting a little criticized for it, but I was like, look, I'm being honest. It was fun to watch. And then, of course, again, I told you I was cheating a little bit. Dillon Gabriel. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, this young man right here put on an absolute clinic his last few years as a college player. Last year, obviously, he played at Oklahoma, staying at 5'11", little tiny, little Bryce Young-ish. 3,600 yards, 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and an 87 QBR, sitting him 4th last year. But listen to these stats. This kid's been slinging the ball for about a minute. 2022, he had 3,100 yards, 25 touchdowns. 2021 looks like maybe something happened, but 2020, 3,500 yards. 2019, his freshman year, 3,600 yards. So this guy's going into his 9th season, just like a little Bo Nix action. He 100% will be a guy, and then it's going to hand the ball off to Dante Moore. So not only are you set for this year, but Dan Lanning is putting himself in position to do some special things for some years to come. Like I said, it is a dangerous thing to witness right now. It's going to be fun to watch over the next few years. And look, I love it. It's fun to cover it. Even though it's not my direct team, it is fun to cover it. It is fun to watch. Thankfully, they're all the way on the West Coast, so we don't see them too much over here down in the Southeastern Conference. But I'm going to watch them from afar. I'm going to appreciate it from afar. And look, the fact that he had the likes of Alabama and A&M going after him. Think about this, right? You're the guy. Dan Lanning's your hot chick, your girlfriend on your arm. You walk into a bar, okay? You got Dan Lanning on your arm. You got Matthew McConaughey and Leonardo DiCaprio in the bar. That's A&M and Alabama. You walk in, and they put everything they got on the table. They lay down their Grammys, their Oscars, their paycheck, right? They rip their shirt off. I'm talking prime Leo. I'm talking prime Matthew McConaughey. And she's like, no, I got to go in right here. I love this man right here. I am loyal to a fault. That's what y'all got in Dan Lanning. Because the 2 biggest fish in the sea that, apparently, threw all that they had at him. And he said, no, I'm in love. This is where I'm going to die. I'm going to die on the cross right here. You guys got yourself your Saban. He's going to make his own destiny out there, dynasty, I guess you can say, in Oregon. And I love it. I respect it, and I appreciate it. Ducks, good luck to you. If you guys like these videos, let us know down in the comments. We'll make some more because you got plenty of recruits to talk about. You got a plethora of them so that we can get a little more granular. Maybe the secondary, something interesting to take a look at. I want to hear from you guys, but be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We're on the way to 2,000 subs, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.